comrade. It's great having you. This nothing can stop you. Motivation message I bring it to you. I'm Bismarck say go to YouTube, my channel. Nothing can stop you. Motivation message. Watch them, subscribe to them. Also, YouTube have another channel. Your marriage will be a state of mind to the world. A lot of teachings on dating and question and marriage. Watch them and subscribe to them. I'm counting you guys to get more subscribers and views consistently. I have a lot of ebooks. Thank you for your support. You've been giving all your blessed support you've been giving me. I have a lot of ebooks for you guys. Go to Amazon, Kindle, and Gumroad. I have a lot of ebooks. Some of them are building your competitiveness in the crowded planet. $4. It will be impossible to have this world without you. $4. Your marriage will be a state of mind to world. $5. There is something inside you the world is in need of. $4. Leaders of Generation Thinkers. $5. Go to Amazon, Kindle, Gumroad. Get this book for yourself. Thank you for your support you have given. Those who are following me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Thank you for blessing support. Help me drive the sales of this book. And also help me get more viewers and subscribers for my video. I want to share you in the next 15 minutes a motivation must have entitled More Than Gold for Trumpeting Achievement. More than gold for trumpeting achievement. I appreciate that you are more than gold in your relentless life pursuit. This is because you come from a rich family that stimulated a wave of radical rich traction of massive accomplishment. This was a mindset, popular mindset of the woman of Carlin Henneken, the richest woman and the largest shareholder of Henneken Brewery Company, who understood and helped develop such a very sagging mindset of the period to achieve that. With this pinnacle possible life development, whenever you are counting property owners, whenever you're counting real estate owners, don't forget to count yourself, because you're more than good for imposing your brilliance on the world. Whenever you're counting hostel or restaurant owners, don't forget to count yourself, because you stimulate the waves of venerated, unprecedented development. Whenever you are counting business magnate, the Mongo, do not forget to count yourself, because you are the diamond the world is waiting for a community possible accomplishment. Whenever you are counting school owners, don't forget to count yourself. We have the repertoire repository of endowment in you to achieve what you have to achieve to efficaciously effectuate your dream in this permeating environment. Whenever you are counting luminaries, connoisseurs in a field of discipline, don't forget to count yourself, because you are more than gold and the world is relentlessly waiting to trumpet your achievement. The world is craving for achievement to trumpet it. A man called Marcel Heyman tells is a Brazilian investor and a business mongo, a billionaire over the period, understood what it means that he's more than gold for trumpeting achievement, and the world is waiting to trumpet his achievement. He is one of the shareholders of Anheuser-Busch International, the world's largest brewery company over the period, who has a sort of an attitude to achieve that. There's a personal quote from a man called Zach Ziglar, American author and motivational speaker, once said that you were designed for accomplishment, engineered for success, and endowed with that seed of greatness in you. Indeed, Zach Ziglar is correct. You are engineered with that strong incentive to create your own personal world, to make the world more complete, and therefore understand what it means to achieve that consistently for yourself, your family, your group, your community, your country, and the global world. I want to share you a very illustrious story about a illustrious person like William Franklin Graham Jr., what people call Billy Graham. Billy Graham. Billy Graham was an American evangelist and ordained South Baptist minister known internationally from the 1940s to he died in 2018. He was most influential leaders of the 20th century, and he had a television program that ran for 60 years. It covered total audience of 210 million people, more than over 500 million people, in 210 million people in more than 185 countries through his BMS World Missions and Global Missions, which was indeed a fundamental legacy of excellence. Statistics indicate that over 3.2 million people personally accepted Jesus Christ as their personal savior through Billy Graham's crusades. He was able to achieve that because he understood that the world can doubt your words, but they cannot doubt your works. The world can doubt your words, but not your works. He was a spiritual advisor to the US president, from the 33rd president, that's from Harry Truman in the 1950s, to the 44th president, Barack Obama, in 2018. For 6 decades, consistently, he was a spiritual advisor. All the US president, from the 33rd president, from Harry Truman, and also to that Barack Obama, he was a spiritual advisor. And when they need any spiritual advice, they consult him. And consistently, his ideas, he provided unconventional, revolutionary ideas to 12 consecutive presidents of the US. And he's being considered the friend of US president. He served as a essential running requirement for the U.S. economy, to providing ideas, vibrating ideas for the U.S. president, from Harry Truman to Barack Obama, with all those sort of repertoire of permeating ideas that help these governors. Because he understood that it's more than goal for trumpet achievement. I want to remind you, and Bismarck say, go to my YouTube channel, Nothing Can Stop Motivation Message. Watch them, subscribe to them, and count on you to get more subscribers and views. Also, if you go to YouTube, another channel, Your Marriage Will Be a State of Mind to Award. A lot of teachings on dating and course of marriage. Watch them, subscribe to them, and count on you guys to get more subscribers and views consistently. Also, have a lot of ebooks. Go to Amazon, Kindle, and Camera ebooks. There are more than plenty books there. These are just 5 of them. Building Your Competitiveness in the Credit Plan, $4. It will be impossible to have this work without you, $4. There, Your Marriage Will Be a State of Mind to Award, $5. There is Something Inside You, the World Is Needed, $4. Leaders of Generation is $5. Go to Amazon, Kindle, and Camera to get this for yourself. I'm not getting the sales. I know you guys will help me drive the sales of your book. Let me wrap up on this. If creating your position as more than gold in this crowded planet, how do you position yourself as a personality who is more than gold in this crowded planet of fierce competition? How do you position yourself, how do you position yourself as more than gold personality, results-oriented personality in this crowded planet of fierce competition? Number 1, expressively, radically, strategically position yourself to grow with a cloud of luminaries and connoisseurs in your field of discipline. Radically structure yourself to grow with a cloud of luminaries and connoisseurs in the field of discipline. How do you do that? Relentlessly. Work towards bridging your productivity and efficiency gap with these top-notch in your field of discipline by extrapolating a pertinent, sizable implementation, vibrancy, strategies, and ideas, unconventional approaches and vibrating approaches and revolution approaches from these personalities to build yourself up so that you can radically and strategically position yourself to grow with a cloud of luminaries and connoisseurs in your field of discipline, as done by a man called Marcus Goldman Sachs. That time he started trading in this financial instrument. He was doing well, but he needed more effort. He commingled his effort with son-in-law Sachs, and they formed the Goldman Sachs, today the second investment company in the world. Number 2, profoundly stagger the magnet in you by conditioning your mind to contribute towards building a sustainable and smart cities, contributing towards building knowledge-based economy, competitive business environment, eclectic, sustainable entrepreneurship world. This is relevant to do that because it helps stagger the magnet in you. It will help stagger the magnet. It will help to stagger this stagger magnet mindset will help you to ignite your resourcefulness, as done by a man called St. Thomas Aquinas. St. Thomas Aquinas was an Italian priest of the Catholic Church, and he was a very man who was so contributed towards building knowledge-based economy in the Catholic Church. His writings, the liturgy, philosophy have influenced a lot of pope and clergymen in a Catholic Church, and he's being canonized in the Catholic Church as Saint Thomas Aquinas for his influence, for his production of radical knowledge on ideologies and liturgies that influence a lot of training of pastors, training of bishops, pastors, and popes in the Catholic Church and beyond. And so make your mind to stagger the magnet in you by contributing towards building a sustainable and smart city, building knowledge-based economy, building a competitive business environment, and a eclectic, sustainable entrepreneurship world to achieve what they ought to achieve. And that was the achievement, that was the mindset of St. Thomas Aquinas, who worked towards achieving that. Number 3, constituously examine the transition in performance in the global world. Adjust yourself to it. So examine what will be the transition in performance in the global world with respect to your field of discipline. Adjust yourself to it ahead of time. How? Raise your performance to meet your expectation. Never lower your expectation to meet your performance. And this will help you to constituously examine the transition in performance in the global world. When you adjust yourself to this level of transition, equipping yourself to achieve that, that will help you to position yourself as more than good personality, results-oriented personality in the crowded planet in fierce competition to achieve that. As done by a man called Junji Pagni Nigara, a South Korean former president, Singapore former president over the period, who understood what it means to work towards achieving that consistently for himself and his country. Number 4, succinctly or most obviously, accept that barriers, blocks, obstacles, problems are personal teachers, which should represent a word in you to build your acquisitiveness to crack these problems. In the face of these heckling attacks and daddy hiccups, it will be very relevant for you to understand that the way you experience the world is a direct reflection of the world within you. And understand that barriers, blocks, obstacles, problems are personal teachers that should represent the world in you to build your attitude of acquisitiveness. What's acquisitiveness? Somebody who always crave for more. He's not somebody who's complacent. Acquisitiveness, somebody who have attitude of acquisitiveness, somebody who always crave for more. He's never complacent. He always ache for more. So in the face of this, let these barriers, obstacles, problems represent a personal teachers and a word in you where you challenge yourself to deal with these things, to create something out of nothing, that to achieve that. But the way you experience the world is a direct reflection of the world within you. And that you have that attitude, you have that sort of building your attitude of opportunity to achieve that. As done by Michael Lax Ribin Saracen, a Danish businessman over the period, achieved that and understood that indeed how you experience the world is a direct reflection of the world within you. That as a matter of fact, we have to take into account the world not only as it is, but the world as it will be when it comes to decision making, to enhance our decision making agilities. Now, my last point: always be prepared to make yourself smarter than the level of competition in your field of discipline put together. How do I make myself smarter than the level of competition in my field of discipline put together? You can achieve that by extrapolating, permeating ideas and penetrating ideas from 600 different fields of academic discipline, 200 empires and dynasties and kingdoms, 500 million millionaires in the world, 2,640 billionaires in the world, 106 countries, policies, and development plans. Extrapolate, permeating, penetrating ideas from these areas, these numbers, areas to build yourself up, to make yourself smarter than the whole level of competition in your field of discipline put together. Understand that the best competition is yourself. Build your competitiveness in the midst of this crowded planet, because you're more than good for trumpet achieve. As done by a woman called Giorgio Toto Okifa. That time he's been regarded as the mother of modern artists and painting in America. At a point in time, one of his paintings called Red and White Flower was sold for $44 million in the US. Because she understood that you want to achieve something fundamental like of excellence in the area of painting and modern artism. Giorgio Otto Okifia, it's being recognized as the mom, as the founder, as the one of the founders of modern artism in US and beyond. I want to remind you, thank you for your time. I'm Basi Makose. Go to my YouTube, have my channel. Nothing can stop you. I have a lot of motivation. I must watch them, subscribe to them for me. As when you go to YouTube, I have another channel. I want to get more subscribers and viewers. I have another channel, Your Marriage Will Be a State of Mind to World. A lot of teachings on dating and concept of marriage. Watch them, subscribe them for me. I'm counting on you guys to get more viewers and subscribers. I have a lot of ebooks too. Amazon, Kenya, and Camera. A lot of plenty of ebooks. Some of these are building a competitiveness in the career planet, $4. To be possible to have this world without you, $4. Your marriage will be a state of mind to award $5. There is something inside you. The word is in the $4. Leaders of generosity get $5. Go to Amazon, Kenya, and Camera. Get this book for yourself. I'm not getting the sales. I know you guys will help me get a sale. Always remember that you are more than gold for trumpeting your achievement. You don't need to trumpet your achievement. Don't be a braggart. The world will trumpet your achievement. And because you make yourself smarter than the whole level of competition in your field of discipline put together. Understand that barriers, blocks, problems are personal teachers, which should represent the world in you, and that it will build your active acquisitiveness, because the way you experience the world is a direct reflection of the world within you. Bye-bye. See you another time. Thank you for your time. Watch my videos. Subscribe to them. Thank you. Bye-bye.